By the way, Byron Coley to my right, your left. My name is Bill Dwight. I'm here because I'm on a poster. Thank you. Might as well, I'd like to say something about Flywheel. First of all, Flywheel is a venue and is a space. Once upon a time, this valley used to be riddled with places like this. There were like mushrooms after the rain. There were thousands of little venues like this where you didn't have to plan your evening and try to figure out how to spend money appropriately in large venues. They all went away. They all died. Probably with the drinking age when it changed or something. I'm not sure. But Flywheel is one of the few resources here in the valley that you're not going to find anywhere else, and you're not going to find anything like this. So I appreciate the fact that, one, this is a benefit, the fact that you folks came up for the benefit, not for Thurston. Clearly, you guys came here to help out Flywheel, and I really appreciate that. So. Anyway, this is a Q&A part. You got questions? Look at it. There you go. You're not asking me because I don't know.
You can ask questions of Kim because she's here. She's here too, and she'll answer from the audience. Yeah, the woman next to Kim.
Hey, hi. This question is for Mr. Coley.
Can you state your name and age, please?
My name is Jessie Lee, and I'm young.
What's your hometown?
My hometown is Alaska.
What's your sign?
My sign is Leo.
Leo.
Yeah, totally.
What's the first record you ever bought?
The first record I ever bought was for sure CNC Music Factory.
Yes.
And by the way, the question and answer
Fuck is
also
that?
work the other way.
Thank you. More answers?
So Mr. Coley, I was wondering if you ever had the pleasure of meeting Ms. Love. And
Yeah.
And like if you did have that pleasure, if you could speak of that.
She flashed them.
Oh man, it's gonna be good.
Let him tell the story. Mr. White.
Oh, sorry.
No, I don't know. I mean, the first, I can remember meeting Courtney with, actually Kim introduced me to her. Courtney was running around outside of CBGB's with the guy who had just won the sassiest boy in the world contest from Sassy Magazine. And he was like, he was showing off his tongue studs, like by the trunk of some car. And, oh, you know, no, I've run into her a few times. She's a lovely person. No, she's just, I don't know. I met her that, you know, the worst time ever meeting her was that thing on the Lollapalooza tour, Thurston's birthday party. Like backstage at Lollapalooza, that was fucking hideous.
It was at the Tweeter Center in Boston.
Yeah.
If I remember.
Or
Tweeter Center. Hartford. Tweeter
yeah, it was
Center.
Hartford, I think. And poor Michael Cudahy was this, you know, was this really nice guy who was in this band. That wasn't Christmas then, it must have been
The cocktails, or they were cocktail
whatever.
serving rock.
Whatever. And so his whole thing was like, okay, well, let's all sing Happy Birthday to Thurston. And he said, you know, I mean, even in a place like this where everybody's kind of a self-aware hipster, and she like hit the fucking roof when he said that. She was sort of trying to be like, you know, the center of attention, and she came screaming out, and she started like hitting him. It's like a little guy, you know, with glasses and stuff. She starts wailing on him, and then she runs away.
Well, I think Kim, the band had hired a clown to come into the dressing room and do like a typical kid's birthday thing as a clown, and it was kind of absurd, and everybody was just sort of hanging out, and Courtney was upset because she was being upstaged by this clown, and so she was creating kind of a ruckus. And I think Michael Cudahy said something like, he said something to the effect like, even self-involved hipsters enjoy birthday parties.
Right.
and she lost her shit.
She really did.
But she knew better than to really sort of physically assault him. 'Cause
She did though, she went after him. You had to like intercede.
I remember her lifting up her dress and smashing her body against him, against the wall, and he was stunned. But we kind of kind of calmed it down. But it was nice that you were there, Byron. Any other questions that aren't?
That was it? Okay.
Yes, sir, in the back with the blue shirt. Oh, sorry. The other blue shirt.
Dave Markey, who directed this film, did a Black Flag video in 1986 that I've always heard about, but never saw.
Reality 86.
Can you talk about that and maybe how it connects to?
Dave Markey was a drummer in a band called, he was in a band called Sin 34, but that transformed into a band called
Painted Willie.
Painted Willie, and they had a couple of records out on SST. And there was a tour in '86. It was Black Flag, Painted Willie, and what was the band in the middle? Was it the Meat Puppets? No, it was Gone. It was actually Greg Ginn was playing with Gone, and then he was playing with Black Flag, and they took Painted Willie on as a third. And they just did a typical Black Flag tour, crisscrossing America for 2-3 months, playing every night, every afternoon and every night. And Dave Markey also documented that tour and called it Reality 86. And Greg Ginn refused for him to have the rights to any of the music of Black Flag or anything, which was integral to the film. So he could never get it distributed. And it's pretty great. I mean, it really just shows that kind of like American, working class band like that, just trudging across America and in all its kind of soiled glory.
But it was sort of the end of the tensions inside Black Flag that was also pretty.
It's kind of Black Flag in sort of disintegration mode. They had already sort of grown their hair out, and they kind of got bored of that. But I have a copy of that, so we'll show that here too. I have some movies that that can't be released because of these situations of legality, and that's one of them.